All right, another MCU film coming out, though, speaking of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, is Thor Love and Thunder. I got my tickets. I'm super excited seeing it on the opening weekend Friday. Can't wait for Thor Love and Thunder. But obviously, for those of you guys who haven't heard, the premiere of the film in Los Angeles, I believe, did happen this past week. And the first reactions are out. And so we can talk about them. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to know anything about Thor Love and Thunder, I guess don't skip ahead to the Miss Marvel portion, but I'm just going to be talking about some of the reactions to the film Thor: Love and Thunder and what critics were thinking about that. So I'm just going to read some of them first, and then we can talk about what they are saying and what some of my expectations are for Thor: Love and Thunder, maybe some predictions as well. I'm really not into the prediction game anymore. I just want to go into a film and enjoy it for what it is. And so let's just, I pulled up some reactions here. These are all just Twitter reactions. They're not allowed to review the film as of the recording of this podcast. And so just going off of the early reactions. So this is from Drew Taylor, hashtag Thor Love and Thunder might be my favorite Marvel movie. And it also might be their very best. A sublime mixture of extreme silliness, dreamy surrealism, and genuine emotion with some of the most visually inventive set pieces in the MCU, full of delightful surprises, just great. All right. Next one is from Richard Nebens. I'm going to mispronounce a lot of things in this video. Sorry. Thor: Love and Thunder is predictably hilarious, yet unexpectedly personal and heartfelt. Christian Bale and Natalie Portman's performances truly shine, while Waititi delivers an emotional story. I think this may be my favorite Thor movie. So two very positive reactions so far. Perry Nemiroff. Thor: Love and Thunder is electric. A wacky, high-energy delight with a cast full of aces, crushing one scene after the next. Loads of laugh. My face legit hurts. Menace of Christian Bale's gore is chilling, but most of all, loved that it's a film brimming with good vibes and heart. That, again, is a great reaction. I don't know. I haven't looked at these reactions. I mean, I've read them on my own when the premiere happened, but this particular article that compiled them all. So I don't know if there will be any negative ones. I do know that there are some negative ones out there, so I'll talk about those, what I remember about them in a second. But we'll just read through some more of these. There are a lot. I don't know if I'm going to read through all of them, but we'll continue on words. Let me scroll. Here we go. This comes from Lyra Hale. This isn't just Thor or Jane's story. This is Valkyrie's story as well in Thor: Love and Thunder. And Tessa Thompson's King Valkyrie being her most authentic self is something viewers will appreciate deeply. That sounds good. Thor: Love and Thunder. This is from Caitlin Tyrell. Thor: Love and Thunder surpasses all expectations. Balancing absolutely bombastic insanity while moving character-driven stories. With moving character-driven stories. Christian Bale is top tier. Natalie Portman is truly outstanding. Waititi may have just delivered the MCU's best movie of Phase 4. And that's a bold statement with Shang-Chi, Eternals, and No Way Home. Three really quite excellent films. Top 10 or S-tier, A-tier films, in my opinion. Let's look for some more here. I'm not going to read them all, obviously. This is actually some... a little bit more on the negative side, although it's very good. Thor: Love and Thunder has has highs and lows, but doesn't scale back on the action. It has great fight scenes, and chemistry between the actors has never been better. Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie, Natalie Portman's return as Jane Foster are the standouts. Okay, these are all really good reactions. I'm just trying to look for some more variety because most of them are saying the same things. Here is Eric Davis saying another classic Thor adventure. Thor: Love and Thunder is everything I wanted it to be. Big, colorful, weird. Guns N' Roses fueled battles with a hopelessly romantic story about discovering love in unexpected places. Christian Bale and Russell Crowe are especially great. And Korg! Exclamation point. All right, sounds good. Let's see here. A lot of these just praising Natalie Portman. This article in particular doesn't seem to have many of the negative reviews. I'm just going to try to find maybe some with some more negative things, not because I want it to be negative, obviously, but just because I want some more, just to get a more holistic sense of the reactions thus far. So let's see if I can find any. I know Christian Harloff didn't love Thor: Love and Thunder, so let's see what he had to say about it. Let's see. Sorry, guys. There's a I'm trying to do a couple things at once here. Just trying to scroll on different screens and look up some things. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think I can find the exact tweet, but basically Christian Harloff said that the humor overpowered the film and that it was maybe not his favorite film. And a couple other films said that it had very high highs, very low lows. I did read another reaction. So yeah, just to kind of give a more well-rounded perspective on the Thor Love and Thunder reactions. But I mean, a couple takeaways, right? First of all, Jane Foster and Thor's relationship in the MCU has really not been good. I mean, in my opinion, obviously, you may have loved it in Thor 1 and 2. I think it is one of the worst romances in the MCU. And to hear it being praised like this is really great. When I heard, obviously, at Comic-Con 2019, the idea of a movie called Thor Love and Thunder, I was, a little incredulous, to say the least. Love and Thunder, what? Why? But to hear that, this is a film that really delivers on the emotion and the laughs. I mean, the laughs, of course. This film's going to be funny, obviously. Is really encouraging. This isn't a hard and fast rule, but it's interesting for me to kind of think about that, the films that I consider above and beyond and the shows, most of them can make me cry, which is really interesting. Because I don't know what that says, but I think that it really speaks to the fact that the best films, in my opinion, are the ones that are able to tap into the deeper emotions. Now, not all of my favorite films are like that. For example, I don't, shed a single tear during Knives Out, but I just love that film to death. It's such an amazing film. But films like Inside Out, for example, and even Stranger Things, like we talked about before, every season finale, I cry. It's crazy. I'm really dreading Volume 2 of Season 4 because I'm going to just, someone's going to die and it's going to make me really sad. But, to say that, Thor Ragnarok is one of my favorite MCU films, but it doesn't make me cry like WandaVision did, or Endgame or Infinity War, or even No Way Home in certain places with Aunt May. It doesn't hit that emotional beat, but it's very funny and it's a very well-made film. Now, if Thor Love and Thunder is indeed Thor Ragnarok, but emotional, I really think it could top it. And obviously, I haven't seen the film, but I'm really quite looking forward to just an emotional, fun, lighthearted, romantic comedy that again, like people have been saying, I think Perry Nemiroff said, has good vibes and heart. And that's something to look forward to as well. Obviously, people touched on Valkyrie as well, saying Jane Foster and Valkyrie were great. And of course, everyone's saying that Christian Bale's Gore the God Butcher. I will not put this picture up on screen for too much longer because that is terrifying. But yeah, people saying that Gore the God Butcher was, predictably great. And I think that having a villain as complex as Gore is going to make this film that much better. So I am really excited for Thor Love and Thunder. I think that, obviously going in, knowing that I could hate it or knowing that I could love it. But again, I went to Ragnarok thinking, yeah, this could be fine, and just ended up having the best time of my life. So I'm very much looking forward to Laura. I can't talk today. Wow. I'm very much looking forward to Thor Love and Thunder. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of the reactions down below and when you'll be seeing the film as well. Here's some more gore in case you guys don't have nightmares already.